Hey guys, and welcome back. This is part 2 of Packin for Home Spring 2012. I'm living in the past. Spring 2012, so I wanted to get on to some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about, mainly involving the channel, because that's pertinent information, I think, and kind of recap what's happened so far in 2012, and talk a little bit about some things, some ideas going around, some things coming up, things like that. So far in 2012, through, it's only been really 4 months, maybe 4 and a little bit. So far, it hasn't been that great of a year for the channel, definitely, because it hasn't been such a good year for gaming, and I don't need to go into too much specifics about that. I've done it many times. Everybody now knows how I feel about the quality of games that have come out this year. So far, save for a couple, they've been pretty bad, and that seems to be the general consensus around the gaming community, is that a lot of people feel like so far the quality of games has just been pretty bad. And yeah, because of that, I haven't had a whole lot to do on my channel. And then this week, since I'm finally going to be done, I was planning on finally playing a new game, Starhawk. Unfortunately, Gamefly decided to not send me Starhawk, and therefore I cannot play it this week. So, what are you going to do? Problems keep coming up, but yeah, so to talk about some things that have happened though in 2012, big thing, Brandon started a YouTube channel, which is pretty cool. YouTube.com/bboy9fresh is his channel. He is doing quite well, I think, over there. He seems to be really enjoying it. He's been doing a lot of gameplay. He's been doing a lot of things with our friend Travis, which is pretty sweet for them. So I'm happy for him that he has a channel now, and I really need to get back into doing some stuff with him, because maybe not surprisingly, but certainly interesting, he seems to have at least a decent amount of subscribers that that are not subscribed to me, and or that didn't come through me, and I probably have some people subscribed to my channel that aren't subscribed to his. So I really need to get back and start doing some gameplay with him, so that it can be up on both our channels and people can check us both out. And I think it'd be a lot of fun. Plus, I just miss playing games with him. I haven't had an opportunity really to play games by myself, let alone with him. So, again, I was bummed because I wanted to play Starhawk multiplayer with him this weekend, but I don't have the game. So, but he bought it, so maybe I can convince him to play some with me once I get around to it, considering that he probably will still have the game, so we'll see about that. So he started that. He and I together started the, not the vlog, the podcast, Voodoo's Brew. We've done 7 episodes. We're going to be doing episode 8, I believe, tomorrow on Friday, which is pretty cool. I think the podcast has had success. I think people enjoy it a lot. And I'm really happy about that because I enjoy making them, and so I'm happy that other people enjoy watching them. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We started that. I had the inevitable fallout with the Air Raid Lord, which I think a lot of people knew was going to come, including me, but that happened. I don't want to waste too much time on it, or I'm going to be accused of mentioning him in a video to try to get popularity. But anyway, that happened. What else happened in 2012 on the channel? Anything good? Oh, well, I started a new channel, Voodoo Astronomy, which is just in its beginning phases. I got the telescope, of course, which has been very cool thus far. I've really enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed using it. So that is a project currently under development. So there have been some positive things that have happened. except minus the Area Lord incident that I mentioned, other than just all negative. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm hoping that the rest of the year will be better than it started off to be. I definitely hope to get back this summer to playing games, gaming, and to doing stuff on the channel, because I miss doing it. And there's great slates of games, or there's a great slate, I should say, of games set to come out at the end of this year, which was supposed to include BioShock Infinite, but it got pushed, which sucks. But at the same time, they said that they're pushing it to make it better, so it's hard to argue with that. I mean, I'm disappointed, but I'm not gonna, if they need the time to make the game good, then I would highly recommend that they take it, instead of just taking the way most developers do and just push the game out anyway. So, screw it, we don't need to make it perfect. We said it's coming out on this day, let's just shove it out on this day, and we don't care about the quality. So I can't really complain with Irrational Studios. If they need to take extra time to make sure the game's quality, then they need to take it. So all the clothes are folded up already, at least the shirts and stuff, so let's see how this bag does. But there still are a bunch more great games that are supposed to come out, so that's cool. In the summer I'll be playing more games, and also working on Voodoo Astronomy, and yeah, so hoping that the channel gets better. So some ideas, some things that I've been thinking about, some I've mentioned, some I have not, so this will be kind of the first, I guess, announcement of some of these things as far as ideas are concerned. First thing, which I've already talked about, is this idea. Look at that. I'm not going to be able to. Am I not going to get this stuff to sit flat like I want it to? Great. That came all unfolded after I just folded it. It just does not want to sit flat in this bag. It wants to be difficult. Oh well. Not much I can do. This idea of starting that new channel that I've discussed, maybe rebranding myself, doing all that other stuff, and I have to say right now, if you're wondering which way I'm leaning on it, I'm leaning towards not doing it. Simply because, I want to keep this channel. I want to keep this name. I want to keep building on all the stuff I've done on this channel. And I just don't want to go through all that making a new channel. I don't think there's a real point, if you ask me. And that's another thing I wanted to kind of talk about and open up about. And I have to do something I don't know if I've done on the channel before, but I need to really apologize for the way in which I've acted about this whole views thing, this whole subscribers thing. I realize that I've acted really poorly and immaturely about this whole thing with having the low views and the subscribers and making all the videos about it, because in all honesty, I should be happy and thankful for the viewers and subscribers that I do have, you know what I mean? And it's wrong of me to complain doing all this complaining when I've said from the beginning that it wasn't really about that, and then I kind of got overwhelmed and let it become about that, about views and subscribers and all, which it was not when I first started. I didn't want it to be about that. But like I said, I kind of got carried away and it became that. So I am not going to be complaining or whining about view counts or subscribers. Again, you're not going to hear it because I realize now that it's not about that, and that I've kind of let myself, you know, make it be about the views and subscribers when it's not, and that's not what I want this to be about. It's about me enjoying it and me having fun doing it. And if I don't have a bunch of subscribers or a bunch of views, then I don't. And I've said this before, and you know, I mean it, that, you know, as long as I'm having fun and enjoying doing this, then, you know, it's cool. And the views and subscribers can do whatever they want, you know what I mean? It's not about it. It's not about the views and subscribers anymore. Obviously, would I like more subscribers? Absolutely, but I'm not going to let the channel become about that anymore, you know what I mean? I'm just going to do my own thing and enjoy what I'm doing, and I hope that it will catch on and spread and other people like it as well. But if my channel stays the way it is right now, then it does. And as long as I'm enjoying it, then it doesn't really matter to me, you know, what the... Is this zoomed out all the way? Yeah. It doesn't really matter to me what the view counts are, the subscribers are, in the end. So I'm sorry for making all those videos, behaving badly, whining, complaining, because I know obviously that's not... If there's one way to not get people to want to watch your stuff is to complain and be annoying, which is exactly what I did, and obviously that's a turn off to people. They're not going to want to go watch somebody who is complaining all the time. And you know, and I apologize to the people who do view my channel if I made you feel like I don't appreciate you or that I take you for granted because of me always complaining about not having enough subscribers or viewers and saying, oh, I only have, you know, however many I have, 180 something now, I think. So yeah, I do appreciate every single one of you. Even if there were, you know, 5, is better than 0. And it's 5 people that I never reached before or never knew I existed, and I'm able to share stuff with those 5 people. But it's actually, you know, quite a bit more than 5, and so that's pretty cool. And I should be happy about it instead of complaining all the time. So that's what I'm going to start doing. So I don't think I'm going to start a new channel. I think I'm going to keep mine, keep it the way it is, and if I ever do start another new channel, it'll be, you know, because I'm doing something else like the astronomy or whatever, but I'm not going to create a new central channel. This is a freaking full trash bag and it weighs about 1 billion pounds. So that will do it for part 2. Let me twist out this bag first. And when we come back, I am going to continue talking about some plans, some things for this year, and yeah, let me twist tie this bag. It's cool because, like I said, this I know won't rip at the handles because there are no handles. And these trash bags are quite a bit bigger than the ones I worked with last year, so I can fit a lot more in there, but they're also a lot heavier. But I actually fit all of my clothes in one bag, which is amazing. So yeah, that's pretty freaking sweet. Or all the clean clothes. I had dirty clothes that I'm just going to take home dirty, wash them when I get back. So yeah, alright. Thanks. On to part 3. Be sure to come back.